Hi, I'm Michael Choi, and today we're going to discuss a bug's life. And I've done a metaphor before on the caterpillar, so have a look at that one. So that relates real estate to being like a caterpillar, pretty interesting. And then I came across this metaphor, a bug's life. I don't know if any of you have watched that animation, that movie. It's an awesome movie. But you see the ants, they're working their butts off. They're working really, really hard, getting all the grain, and then the locusts come and they try and steal the grain, and they try and steal all the ants' hard work. But these ants just keep on working. And what the ants do is, in summer, that's where all the oats are, or whatever it is that they're collecting, the seeds, and it's plentiful. And so they're collecting as much as they can. They're not just getting what they need, they're getting well in advance, they're getting everything they can get their hands on, okay? And they're thinking winter or summer. So they're in summer collecting for the winter, because they know in winter, those seeds aren't going to be there. But then when they're in winter time, when they're rationing out the food, and they're eating at it slowly to make sure that they can survive through the winter, they're thinking about summer. And that's what's keeping them going. They're going, look, it's only going to be another month, only one more month, and then summer will be there. So guys, we can hang in there. So they think summer or winter, and winter or summer. And another way to look at this, a popular way of thinking, is starting at zero, okay? Starting at zero. You start every day at zero. So what happens is, yesterday, let's just say you had a rocking day. You made $50,000 in commission in one day, okay? But then you start at zero the next day. You pretend you didn't have that day, because if you rely on that day, the next day is not going to be that good. And I've seen it. I've seen it where, and probably I've done it. No, I have done it myself. I've had a rocking day, taken the next day off and gone fishing. And look, I think it's important to reward yourself, don't get me wrong, but consistently or overall, if you look over the whole year, it's important to start at zero. So if you have a rocking day, start the next day like you didn't even have that day. Vice versa, if you have a really bad day, start the next day like you didn't even have that day, like that day didn't exist. So no matter what you do, start refreshed at zero and think summer or winter, winter or summer. Hope you enjoyed.